I think it's important to know that, first of all, that there's nothing new about radical movements using new communications technology to their benefit. You see this in the way the Islamic State uses media. First of all, when they do roll into new territories that they're conquering, the first thing they do is set up what they call media points, which are basically kiosks where they can disseminate propaganda and rules and regulations via USB sticks, via SIM cards, via videos, all sorts of ways to kind of indoctrinate, particularly young members of these towns and cities they've taken over. And second, they set up media offices to create content on a local level, propaganda. What they do is they go and look for people who have video editing skills and actually pay them twice what they'll pay a fighter. So if you're a foreign immigrant to what they call the caliphate, they'll pay you $700 a month to make videos as opposed to $350 a month to fight on the battlefield. And so a lot of these videos are things like showing a utopian life in the caliphate, showing people fishing with their children and happy and smiling in markets full of goods. Videos about the taxation system, showing them building sewers, providing medical services. And then you have a lot of videos targeted at different communities around the globe. This is called narrowcasting, where you create propaganda specifically tailored to cultures and societies around the world. So I think the big question is, how do we push back against what they've been doing, what the Islamic State's been doing in the media sphere and with their technology? And I think the answer actually lies in analyzing what they fear most as conveyed by their messages. And that's the outflow of people from their territory, refugees. They're terrified by this because the fact that hundreds of thousands or millions of people have fled Islamic State territory kind of disproves their whole remaining and expanding thesis. And you see them also trying to get us in the West to talk about refugees being a security threat, not an opportunity. So I think what we need to do is have refugees find ways to get them to tell the stories of why they left Islamic State and radically held territory. That's a real challenge, I think. It's a technological challenge, and how do you get them the tools to do this? And how do you make it seem authentic as well?